Hi everybody, welcome back to Soul Like Dotty. Today is going to be my August sewing plans vlog. I've just been trying to make them while I was ready to start the vlog. So I'll start with what I'm wearing today, because this is the Style Arc bell dress, which I've shared many times before. I think I've made 5 or 6 of them now. Really lovely pattern to sew. This one's slightly different. I'm not sure how much of the detail you'll be able to see. Obviously I'm doing a different view of the room today, but this is in a viscose satin with the I've done the shirt panel at the front and made this last year. I've shared it before. Yeah, really nice, really comfy dress. It shows just enough of the neckline, although currently I'm feeling like I might need to start a size down in this one. But yeah, that's what I'm wearing today. I'll drop in a full length picture as well. So I was kind of thinking, do I share August plans with you? That's what I was thinking, because each week I talk about what I'm going to do next week, or what I'm on with and what I've got planned. But when I do a month's sewing plans, it's kind of my thoughts and my commitment, and I almost sometimes work it out while I'm chatting to you guys on here. And also, I was thinking, should I do a roundup at the end of the month of what I've made? But I've chosen not to so far, and I think I'm going to stick to that, because I do a weekly vlog and I go into detail of what I've made that week. Sometimes I see that on vlogs that I watch, and then at the end of the month when it's a roundup, I think, oh, I've kind of already seen it. So I'm going to stick to the format that I'm doing now, and that's not a criticism of anybody who uses that format. It's just, for me, I kind of like the way my content's working at the moment, so I hope you do as well. And drop in the comments what you're planning on making in August. I'm really interested, whichever part of the world you're in, because obviously Northern Hemisphere to Southern Hemisphere is totally different climates, etc. So I'm just going to quickly mention what I need to finish off from my last vlog. If you've seen this, it's only going to be a couple of minutes. So Sorrento jacket in this dark denim that I shared on my last vlog. I want that finished by Monday. I'm recording this on Saturday and sharing it with you on Sunday. So this is going to be my get it finished on Monday project. So I'm going to pop that down there. And I've also got, let me fish through my pile, the 2 lots of baby clothes that I'm making for my goddaughter. So I shared both of these fabrics from First Fabrics. There's more information about all of this on my last vlog. I'm on a training course, not this week but the week after, and I'm still in a hotel for a couple of nights. I am thinking about taking either my machine or overlocker. I figured if I got this cut out, I could actually sew up quite a lot of it on, maybe if I take my overlocker. So I'm not sure. I might not take this. I might take something else. But I've shared that shared that already. So I'm not going to go into too much detail. I don't want to bore you. If it's your first time, I'm so sorry if you think, oh my god, what's she making out of that, and why isn't she telling me about it? It's not a secret. I'll put a link to my last vlog. You can check it out there. So suddenly today I thought, oh god, this is it. I go on holiday in September. This is my last full month to sort of get making, but I have got a week's annual leave at the end of August. I do have some plans for that week. It's Carl's 50th, so we've got some things planned, but I will have quite a bit of sewn time. So I've got some swimwear that I've shared with you a couple of vlogs ago that I'm hanging fire putting the elastic in, because I want it to be the best fit possible for my holidays. It's been my group day today and I've lost another pound this week, so the weight's still coming off me, so I'm happy with that. So I've got dilemmas about which of the fabrics I'm going to make. I think I shared on my last vlog, I thought, oh, I don't really want to make too much and then everything be massive, like swimwear wise, for my next holiday, which is in May. But as I said, if I'd bought it and it was too big, then I would go out and rebuy or alter the catches or something like that. So I decided to have a look around while swimwear fabric is kind of still really out there in the UK. So I picked up a couple of things. So I've got one coming from Pound Fabrics, Pound Fabrics. I'll drop a picture in of that. These were more, let's get these for next year. And And then I know I've got them, because I figure if it's me, I'm going to start making stuff probably about, you know, March time. Not that I need to replenish all the time, it's just that I'm expecting to be different size. Do you see what I mean in this? I feel like it's almost like hanging off my shoulder a little bit. So these two fabrics I just got this week from Stitching Ink, and what I'm sharing with you is I'm trying to work through what I'm going to make. So these are the other two swim fabrics that I've got that I was planning to make. I think both of these might have been from Stitching Ink last year. Love them both, really nice quality. The rainbow one's really pretty. This one I just got, it's a remnant. They haven't got any more of this in stock at all. It did say that it had a fault along the parallel to the selvage, but I'm not worried about that, because if I use that as the outside of say the bottoms or the top, I won't cut it along that line. I'll cut it higher, because by the time I kind of attach the elastic and fold it over, or if I wanted to make some straps, I could use this bit for the straps. So I can't remember how much was there, but this would be enough to do the nice big bikini bottoms that I would wear, and like a bandeau top. And I've got some clasps and things that I cut off something that I needed to chuck out. And I don't want to go away with too many one shoulder asymmetric swimsuits that I've been talking about. So I'm thinking, actually, for this holiday, this might be nice to make as a bandeau one, because I've already got a zebra print one, a grey and silver one that I made last year. It is too big, it needs the catch-all trim, but that's a really easy alteration. So I'm kind of, yeah, help me with my thinking, because the other one that I've got is this blue and grey leopard print swimwear fabric. Obviously these are active wear as well, not just swimwear. But what I don't want to do is leave this till next year and leave this till next year, and everything that I have is navy. And then I was like, but if I leave these two till next year, everything I have is animal print. Do you see where I'm going with this? So I'm thinking, I don't know why I'm saying it. I don't know why I'm saying it like that. I'm also thinking I'm going for 10 days. How many swimsuits do I need to take with me? I don't know. Please help. Send help. Which ones do I make? I don't know. I think I should definitely do this, so I've got a different type to wear. So let's just pop that over there. And then the other one I've got coming is like a pink floral. You'll see that in the picture. Where do I go? Does it matter if I have two leopard print ones? Like, is anybody really going to take any notice? I don't think so. Maybe I make this one for this year and keep these two and the floral ones for next year. I'm thinking there will be an update this month. That is for sure. Or like the first week in September. I'm going to pop them there. I got this bag in Primark in the UK. It was £5. I was going to make a beach bag, I'm not going to lie, but I really like this. I like that style, but I want to line it. So, you know, like my lip balm's not falling out of it. And I've got some, it's almost like a lilac stripe, a remnant that I got from Fleur et Hours last year. So I'm thinking I might just use that to line this bag. So that's a really quick make. And then I was thinking I'm just going to tie some ribbons to the top of it and thread it through the raffia to knot that into place. So that's a quick win, but a little project nevertheless. Then where am I at with dresses? So I'm making the Style Arc Ariana dress out of, she says, thinking where it is the fabric. It's over there. So it's out of the white with a paisley. I'll drop a picture in of the fabric. I've shared it a few times. So I'm at a social sewn session tomorrow when you're going to be watching this, so I'm hoping that I get quite a lot of that made tomorrow, and that's almost finished. And then once I've got that checked for fit, I'm wanting to make another one in that. So I had a look on my shelves. I've got a couple of fabrics that I bought last year that aren't kind of really in the colour palette that I know that really suits me. Some I might choose to destash later and some I might keep. Now, I think I bought this fabric from Jane at the Dressmaker's Closet last year. It's a cotton lawn. It's beautiful, really soft. I think it's been washed. Oh, smells lovely. Yes, I believe it has. Now, if I was wearing this here, it wouldn't be my colour, but with the Ariana strappy sundress, it's not going to be immediately next to my face, and I think this would be really nice on holiday. And then I'd have one in the white base background and one in this blue floral base background, and I have got, I think I mentioned, some white viscose chalice to line that one, and I could use that to line this one as well. I have checked, I've got 3 meters of it, so I do think I've got enough to make that. So I don't want to cut that out till I've made the other one. I can check that for sizing and then make sure that I'm sticking with the same size. But here I go with the dilemma: or do I size down one, ready for weight that I might lose? Isn't it awful when you're in that place of like, I just don't know what size to make? But that's where I'm at with stuff. So but I'm definitely gonna make it with that this month. Then I'll have 2 sort of strappy sundresses, and then the Ted Baker dead stock fabric that I shared on my last vlog, which I am completely in love with. This was from First Fabrics. I've been trying to decide what I want to make out of this, and I think I said on that vlog that I was going to make a Davenport dress. And I've thought about it, and I've decided I'm not making a Davenport dress because I've got some other fabric that I think would be even nicer as a Davenport dress. But I think this dress would be absolutely adorable as a really cute plain dress with a gathered skirt. I'm going to drop a picture in of a dress that has caught my attention. I sent it over to Liz, the baker that sews, the other day. Now, the back of the dress reminds me very much of the hack that Liz has just done with the sew over it dress with the ties at the back. Now, I'm not going to do that. There's too much of me. I don't want that on show at the back. But it's got more layers in, more tiers. And I think I've probably got enough to do this. And what I'm thinking is I want to do the puffier sleeves, but sort of elbow length. And in the winter, I'd just pull a one of the black indigo billy cropped jumpers that I made last year out of it. I don't want to leave this, and I do wear colour all winter, so it's not like I've got winter summer colours. But I think if I don't make this up now, it won't get made up this year, and it might be next year, and I don't want to do that because I absolutely love it. So I'm thinking of, I did check my measurements yesterday, going back to the indigo pattern. I think I can go back to the original size that I made it and probably cut it out at that, maybe make the bodice, check that for fit, and then it's quite an easy alteration if I need to take it in at all. But I'm also starting to think that I'd maybe quite like to progress to still using that indigo pattern. You know that I use it as a bit of a like a template. What do you call the word for it? Like a, you're all shouting it out now and I can't think of the word. I'm so sorry. I apologise. It'll come into my head. So I use that as a frame, if you like, to juggle around, because I think I'd quite like to maybe kind of have a go at doing one with the zip in the back so it's even more fitted. The only thing is, with my hands and things, I would struggle to have to pull a zip right up if I was on my own, but I could do a partial zip and a little button at the top. I'm not going to do that in this one. I need to twirl that and see how that's going to work, but I feel like now my IBS is pretty much under control, I could go a little bit more fitted and not worry about it. Like if I was going to eat out somewhere where I was like, oh, I'm not sure, will I react possibly to something? Like I had a slight reaction to something today from yesterday, but I was still able to wear this dress, which is quite sort of, with that shirring quite fitted on my waist. So I'm starting to feel more confident about that. It's like I really want to make the Peppermint Magazine wide leg trousers. I've had that pattern printed for about 2 years, but not because of the zip and, you know, just that fitting. But I'm now thinking, yeah, maybe like October time I could be looking at making that. So I think I'm basically going to make an indigo out of this. I love the everyday dress from New Craft House, and I love the Joni dress from Fibre Mood, but for me they're all very similar patterns. This dress, I'll put that picture back in from next. When I saw it, I just absolutely love it. It's the tiers, the puffy sleeves, and last night I saw it popped up again. I thought, I need to make that out of this dress. So I think I'm going to cut that out. I'm going to try and get a lot of cutting out done. So I've got lots of projects that are cut and ready. And then it's a quick win if I just need to grab something to sew. So I think it's worth investing that time to have that done. Do I need lots of other dresses for holiday? Probably not. I have got quite a few alterations that I'm going to need to make. Would I like to make something else? Yes. I very, 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 very much love this fabric, which was, sorry, back of my head's not interesting, is it? So this fabric I've shared before. It was in a, I'm going to say a Beyond the Pink Door box. I didn't get it from there. Lots of people shared it, and one of the girls who came to my sewing class came with it to make a dress. I think she might have been making it indigo. And I absolutely love it. It's so vibrant, the colours in it. It's picking that up really, really well on the camera. Needs a good iron. And I think this would be much better as a Davenport dress. I think originally I was thinking I might make the Style Arc Bell dress in it, but I do think it would be really nice as the Davenport. And although they're both pink based, I'm just looking at those in the pink, because this has got blues in, I think they come out quite different, and obviously they're going to be two completely different styles of dresses. So they're both dresses I've made before, so I'm quite confident with making them. Just need to kind of recheck my sizing and things with them, and I think that's pretty realistic for this month, because I'm going to say halfway through the denim jacket. I should be almost finished that dress tomorrow. All I'm waiting for is the rest of the white viscose shallots to arrive to line the skirt, and then I'll be able to put the poppers in. Once I've done that, I'll know the sizing to make the other one. I mean, if I get 3 dresses made, denim jacket finished, another dress finished, bathers done, that's a pretty productive month for me, and I'm happy with that. This is maybe the only one that might change, I think. But I think that might be a plan. What do you think? Pattern block. That was the word I was thinking of. It's in there somewhere. So, do you think I'm being too ambitious? I don't think I am. I think I can do it. I'm just going to use time productively. I talk about being very smart. So if I'm up early, are the things that I can clip together, maybe baste together, prepare. Obviously, if I've got things cut out, that's good. This is my sewing room, but next door is my daughter's, the guest room that my daughter's back at home. She's living in there. So if there was nobody else at home and it was like 8 o'clock in the morning and it was my day off, I would kind of crack on and do some sewing. But, that's not really appropriate. But there are pockets of my day, when if I'm working in here and I finish office work at 4, that I can jump straight on a machine and do an hour of something. So those hours, for me, those hours here and there really mount up and help me to create something. And especially if I've got things ready, then I think it's much easier to do that. So yeah, I think I can. What do you think? So let me know what you're going to make. What are you going to make in August? Are you on one side of the world where you're all wrapped up warm but starting to think about summer clothes? Or are you, like me, still doing summer stuff but starting to think about the autumn? Where are you at with things? Let me know. And I will speak to you on Friday with Friday Sews, and we'll see how I've got on so far. Bye for now.